Alright, welcome everyone to Indianapolis Motor Speedway for race number 19. Yes, so it's been about a couple days since I've uploaded. I've been sick, and I still am, but can't really wait any longer. Casey Nanico is on pole. Here's the full qualifying results, and let's take you to trackside. So about to get the race command here. And here it is.
Here we go, race fans. Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, engines fired up. We are ready to race. I'll try to keep all the coughing and nose blowing away from the mic as best as I can. But sometimes the mic just picks up everything. So our points leader is still Noodles in the 10 car. They lead it by 23 points. As Kenny Johnson remains in second place. Nick Holliday has jumped up a position. He's up to third. Sam Oscan has dropped a spot. He is down to fourth. And Casey Nanico is up in the top 5. He is fifth. Biggest mover was Chris Sang. He moved up 8 positions, up to 25th. And DJ Curtis and Tim Randolph losing the most, losing 5 after the previous race. I probably should still wait, but I'm impatient. Just trying to at least get one done. Don't want to leave anyone hanging, I guess. Alright, here we go. Pace car is coming in. We're getting ready to go green. Green flag is out. And we're underway. Great launch for the 34, the 1 car Monaco. Well, he's going to fill that gap. Yes, he will. And Colin Bear in a 27. Eric Monaco already going for the race lead. Here he goes. To the inside through turn 2. 2x2 all the way through. Alexander in the 6. He's there in 3rd. Now going for the race lead. Nick Wilcox in a 78. There he is in 3rd place. Alright, coming to lead lap number 1. Eric Monaco in the 1. He will take it. 6 car giving that 1 car one hell of a push. Pulling away from the field. Oh, big trouble. Huge wreck. King and Hodak. Man, they just slammed that wall. Caution is out. Roll peaks to the inside. Might need to move up a little closer to make a pass. Alright, he stays in line. Here they come to the caution flag. Eric Monaco in the 1. We'll take it. Alright, first caution of the day. Let's take a look at the replay. Alright, let's take a look here. Looks like Mitchell Hodak in the 21 was on the bottom. He comes up, he gets into the 44, and he collects a 7. Look at that. Hodak lands on top of somebody. Josh King in the air, but didn't go fully over. The Sumo in the 47, he was the one I think who got landed on top of. Almost hit that big opening there. It came really close. So Hodak, let's take a look on the camera view. or see from the spectator view. Yeah, he was on the bottom. He comes up. Man, what a hit. Oh no, he lands on top of the 44, not the 47. And that 21 goes for a wild ride. DJ helped him stop the flipping, and he was heading towards the grass, too, so he saved him big time. Let's ride on board with Josh King. And nothing he could do here. Being on the outside line, he's boxed in, just along for the ride. Man, what a hit. He also made some contact with the 08. The 08 got involved a bit. We'll take a look at this one more time. See how close Tsusumu was to that opening there. Right on board here. Look at that 21 just tipping over like that. 47 just gets knocked by the 44, or the 47. Or no, the 44, what am I saying? It actually doesn't look like he was that close, although he got into that wall. It just gets the edge of the safer barrier at least. It looks like he was heading for straight concrete. It was kind of close, it was pretty close. So our first caution of the day, huge wreck for the 21 and the 7. We'll take you back to the restart. Well, actually, we're not done wrecking. So, right after the yellow, you can see the 10 and the 33, they get together. And then the 33 goes across the nose of the 07, and then they both crashed. It was after they got the caution. Oh. So then the 33 and the 07, they wrecked, and I think there could have been more, possibly more. Was there more? I don't think so. So, yeah, that just happened there. So Ryan Butcher, he's got major damage as well as Blazy Batar. So both of them, they're out of the race, most likely as well. So unexpected crash right there under yellow. Okay, now I'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready for the green there. So 4 cars out of the race. 21-7 and the 33 and the 07. 36 cars remaining on the racetrack. So the 1, the 6, the 34, the 27, and the 51 are leaders, our top 5. Waiting on the pace car. The pace car is coming in, getting ready for the restart. Green flag is out. Back underway. .34, Nanico to the inside. Going for the race lead here. He wants that back. Side by side. Bear in the 27, giving Nanico the push. Tim Randolph is 4th. Trying to make it 3 wide into turn 3. Bear is clear. Side by side for 3rd place. Noelle Hall in the 51. Peaks a little bit. Will she make it 3? No, she won't. Further back to top 10. Alexander Rowe falling back here. Being stuck on the top. Two-car breakaway from the pack. No 3 wide moves. Well, except for the one we just saw. Well, almost 3 wide. For a bit. 2.5 wide. 3 wide's a little tricky here in Indianapolis. So results as wrecks sometimes, as we saw as our first caution. Things get tight. It's a flat racetrack. Not really built for stock cars. Brad Chestnut at 26. A champion of this series is not having a good run. Again, previous season it wasn't so good either. Danico's still the leader. Bear is closing in though. Here he comes. The rest of the top 5 also closing in. Noah Holiday got to go for 3rd. Gonna make that pass now. Here's David Davison in the 2. Currently in 6th place. And there goes Bear for the race lead. Can't quite get there. Here comes the rest. With that move, allows them to close in real quick. Oh, caution is out. We got ourselves a yellow. Alright, second caution of the day. Casey Nanico is the race leader. We'll take a look at the replay. Alright, let's take a look here. Check a lightning blaze into 91. Or no, just the 90, not 91. So they're 3 wide coming off 3 through the short chute. Fisher in the 54. There's Anderson, the 8 car in the wall. So it started with the 8 spinning out, but then these 3 take it all the way down to the grass, and then they start wrecking. Lightning blaze takes a big hit to the back end. Got a little bit of air. And then the 54, Fisher also wrecking. So they're coming up. Looks like, yep, he gets into the 98. That sends him around. Almost had it saved. So it was a minor incident. Looks like no one else was involved. However, Lightning Blaze coming down pit road. You could see the 47 and the 08. They're just trying to avoid the wreck. They're not trying to come in. So then the 90 and the 08, they cross paths. And Lightning Blaze doesn't wreck it again. But luckily, does not hit the edge of that pit wall. Oh, well, she does, but not major. Although it does kind of get stuck, it looks like. So I think the 90 might have had some issues because it looks like she was falling back a bit. It does say there is mechanical, so that might have been the reason why there was a wreck. And there, yeah. And she was 20th on the previous lap, and then she was all the way back there with the slower cars. Alright, so our second yellow of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, for the restart here. So 35 cars remaining. So for the 90, it's listed as an accident, so we don't exactly know what mechanical issue is with the 90. So yeah, 35 cars remaining on the racetrack, getting ready for the restart here. Casey Nanico in the 34, our race leader. Nanico has been having a pretty good season so far. He's currently 5th in the point standings, 3 top 5s and 7 top 10s, a 15.78 average finish. Currently 43 points back behind the leader and 7 points behind the next position. Pace car is in. Here we go. Just looking for that first win. And that put him in the championship hunt. Well, he's still a part of the hunt. Doing pretty good so far. A win will be a huge boost for sure as we're back underway. Tim Randolph in the 39. Ford has yet to get their win here. Tim Randolph, could he be the first? Up to second place now. Now Noah Holiday, she wants to take second. There's Nick Wilcox, who's yet to get a top 10 still. Could get themselves a victory today. He led laps, but that didn't last long for Nick Wilcox. Casey Nanico a half a second lead with these guys racing each other for a second. And on back allows him to pull away. Holiday Wilcox is out clear. David Davis at 4th. Jesse Williams is out 5th. Nick Wilcox as I hit the wrong button. Now looking for the race lead, or not looking for the race lead, now going for a second. Oh, they will have to give way, possibly. Nope, she's still clear. Davison in a 2 closing in, as well as Jesse Williams in a 91. This 91 team has had a rough one as well. They sit 39th in the points. Had that big crash at Dover, had a couple more airborne wrecks, as well as here goes Holiday in a 51 for the race lead. Side by side. Down the front straight away. Big push coming. At the line. Nanico, I think, still led that lap somehow. It was very close, but now Holiday has the lead. Holiday is clear. Davison now pushed a second. Back to single file, but for how long? Nick Wilcox peeks inside. No, he's fully committed, actually not peeking. Nanico in 5th. Giving that 78 a push. Now they're clear on the outside. Now they can hunt the leaders back. Back down. Johnny Cox in the 28. He's moving up. Small improvements by the 28 team, although the previous race wasn't so hot. For second, or no, for third. Nanico gonna try to get by, and she does, or he does. And David Davison in the 2 has reeled in Noel Holiday. Both drivers looking for their first win of the season. Who's going to take it? There goes Davison. 2 by 2. Or no, they're side by side. Davison should have the advantage. He has the race lead. And he gets it. He is clear. Here comes the rest. That was quick. Whoa, careful. Noah Hawley trying to cut to the bottom. Nanico was coming in hot. He wasn't going to lift any further, and Holiday would have wrecked. That would have took out half the field. Four-tenths of a second lead Davison has. Not great when they break out single file. They get side by side. That'll be perfect for the race leader, as we could see. But yeah, once they go, yeah, this is a sit and duck. Here's a 48, Joshua Cox. He's up here in the mix, in the top 5. Couldn't get ourselves another. Williams trying to sidetrack Colin Bear, but it looks like he got a little too close. Had to back out. Two-tenths back, Davison, his race lead is disappearing. But look at the top 3 now. Look how far they are from 4th and on back. Almost a full second. Pretty much a second. There's a lot of drivers looking for their first win of the season. It'll be big for everybody. Nanico's looking for more than just a good points day. He knows David Davison, his season probably over in terms of championship contention. There might be still a very sliver of a chance, but overall, I think the 2, I think that's it for them. I mean, if they, I don't know, win like 5 races in a row, then probably. But extremely unlikely. They're just staying with the 2 for now. Oh yeah, they're enjoying it. They're enjoying only just having 3 drivers race for the win here. Yeah, work together and get away from the rest of the field. Less competitors, better chance to win. Here goes Nanico. Now he's going to pull out and go for the race lead. Yeah, they got a pretty big cushion here. If they can get clear quickly, they can still maintain that big gap. Wilcox will help. And I'll drop Davis into 3rd. Two seconds back. Now here goes Nick Wilcox into turn 3. 78 has found some speed, it looks like. Nanico's still out in front though. Wilcox try to make a pass. Oh, and we're under caution. So much for that big lead. 3rd caution of the day. Nanico will take the yellow flag. Not good for these 3, good for everybody else though. We'll take a look at the replay. Alright, let's take a look here. Cody Smart and Nick Holiday. So this was around the top 20, top 25. Off turn 3 through the short chute. Cody Smart in the wall. Nick Holiday going around right back in front of traffic. Big hits all around. Anderson, Monaco, and Anderson upside down. Our second flip of the day. Goes over once, but his car is done. Nick Holiday, the 5, takes a huge hit to the outside wall head on. Yeah, it just carried all the way down to the inside. And we've seen this time and time again here at Indianapolis. It's pretty common. Yeah, we knew it was just going to be a big wreck. Only took out just like, what, 5 or 6 cars. Usually it's a lot more. And Kenny Johnson probably got the worst of it, even though Anderson flipped over, but he just gets... He takes like 2-3 big hits. First when the 5 car came back in front. That turned him around and he slams the wall and he just gets squished back into it. Yeah, that just totaled his race car. Monaco in the 1. Monaco, who led laps early on but fell back later in the race. Nowhere to go for him. And then a 24 car again. We'll ride inside with the 24. Yeah, looks like he probably could have avoided, or might have. But then there was also that 98 he had to deal with that was also coming back up. So luckily he goes only once over. Didn't go for a tumble, but that's probably it for the 24. Maybe. So the 5 car definitely would need to be towed back, as well as the 68. Smart, Monaco, they're out. Yep. Oh yeah, now I see the smoke. Anderson, he's done for the day. Alright, our 3rd caution of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready for the green here, so that leaves us with 30 cars on the racetrack. I think someone had a mechanical failure that was running in the top 5. I think it was at the 9. No, yeah, it was the 91, not mechanical. It was Jesse Williams with the fuel system, it said. Yep, fuel system on the 91, so that's a tough break. They were having such a good race too. Four to go when they take the green flag. Casey Dadko at a 34 will lead us to the green. So 4 laps. Will they keep it clean? Or will they be extremely aggressive and bump and bang and wreck? We'll see. Here we go. Green flag is out. Great start for the 34. Well, it would be a huge advantage if it was a 1-lap shootout. Davison and Joshua Cox, they battle for 3rd. Johnny Cox in the 28 now being pushed into the top 5 as DJ Curtis will lose 2 spots on this restart. Riley Sampson in the 19. Highest running Toyota right now. Here they come, big run. Nanico can't block that. Here comes Nick Wilcox. Can't seem to hold that bottom line though. Nanico having that outside line, that preferred line. Well, it depends on where you are at the racetrack. Entry and exit and all that. 6 cars all lined up perfectly. So either of these 6 is going to win this race. Unless the other guys can get themselves organized and work their way through. I don't think so. I think it's just going to be down to these 6 guys. Now almost everyone is single file. But these 3, look at these. Look at them. They're all pushing and shoving. And now Nick Wilcox again. This time he times it much better. And he'll take the lead. Can he pull off a mega upset? No top 5 10s, remember. Not a single one. We're coming to 2 laps to go though. They're side by side. But once they break away, that 78 car will be a sitting duck. If they can break away. Nanico trying to cut down in front of Joshua Cox, but it's not going to happen. 48 is clear. The 6 is clear. Here they come. Alexander Rowe in the 6 car in 3rd place. Riley Sampson in the 19. He is 4th now. A lot of these guys are dropping back, so I was wrong. They're coming. Here they come now to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Alexander Rowe. He's going to push that 48 for now, but now he's going to make his pass. Is that the wrong move? It probably is. That's going to allow Nick Wilcox to pull away. Such a huge victory if that 78 can get it back to the line. Look at the lead he's got. Alexander Rowe, impatient. It will cost him. Unless something happens here. But what a run for the 78. Looks like he's going to get it done. Here they come. Through turn 4. Checkered. Flag is waving. Nick Wilcox in the 78. He's going to win here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There it is, checkered flag, Nick Wilcox, a winner, and they crash coming across the line. Huge wreck coming across the line. A lot of cars involved. Oh, more hits, more wrecks. Wow, I didn't expect that. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results first. So there you have it, Nick Wilcox, last in the points. No top 5s, no top 10s, a 30.11 average finish. But today he is a winner, and what a win. This is definitely an underdog victory here, where they are in the points. Below 30th. I think the streak was broken in the previous race. But yeah, it's a great run, an excellent run for the 78. Alexander Rowe finishing 2nd. If he wasn't impatient, if he did not make that pass so soon, he probably could have had a chance to win that race, but he will have to settle for 2nd. Joshua Cox, great run for him. Finishing 3rd, 4th top 5. Riley Sampson made his way through, got 4th. Colin Bear 5th. Casey Nanico in 6th. Johnny Cox 7th. Des Holiday 8th. Noel Holiday 9th, and Richie Orochi 10th. Here's the rest of the race results. 30 cars finish a race. No lap cars we had to deal with today, which is great. Great for everybody all around. And let's take a look at that wreck coming to the line. So let's take a look here. So this looks like it was for 10th. Or, well, not quite. Well, around 10th. So they're 3 wide. Cole Sampson in number 92 was right in the middle of Davison and Colin Cropley. Looks like it was all good, but then Cropley kind of got a little close. Then they got together. Down to the inside. Thought that 92 was going to tip right over. So into the wall hard. So they're all wrecking across the line. See Nevins, Ozcan, Noodles, Stephen Oakes, Fisher, Tsumo, Jesse Williams, Chris Sang. Gotta hate it for the T-Motors. We had a pretty clean race for the most part. And then right to the end you see a huge wreck. Usually at Indianapolis, the huge wrecks happen at the beginning, not at the end. But yeah, that's a lot of damaged race cars coming to the line. Not what you want to see when you're a team owner. Yeah, almost everyone had a pretty clean race. All clean race cars. And then they all wreck. Almost all of them wrecked. Or not, well, not all of them, like half the field almost. Well, at least what remained. You see Cohen and DJ Kerr's also wrecked. I think they got into their own incident. Did they get into their own incident? I don't know, but yeah, that was kind of crazy. Usually you don't think Indianapolis will have a wreck coming to the line. Mostly because we wreck a lot. But not today. Let's take a look. Okay, Cohen, he was trying to avoid the wreck, so he puts DJ Curtis in the wall, but I think he still beat him to the line, so I don't think this was on his end. He was trying to avoid that wreck. So yeah, anyways, that is it here today at Indianapolis. Nick Wilcox, the winner. Again, the full race results. Alright, so let's now take you to victory lane.